everyone, so today I'm going to be reviewing Lady Gaga's Born This Way album. I was deciding to review this or Chromatic. I asked you guys and you guys wanted the Born This Way review, and occasionally I might ask you guys to weigh in on video stuff, so check out my community tab for that. But yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, track 1 is going to be Marry the Night. I think that is 8. I do think that the chorus carried it, but it's so catchy you kind of don't mind it. I like the production. I feel like it was good for that time, especially as a single. And I saw this one tweet, it's so funny, it said Lady Gaga when she saw the night. I'll throw it up on the screen, and yeah, I just remembered it and I had to throw it in, but Twitter is undefeated sometimes. I saw this tweet years ago, I had to go dig and find it. Great song, great way to start off the album and get the energy kind of up and everything, especially that intro. Yeah, she ate. Track number 2 is going to be Born This Way. And so yeah, this is one of Lady Gaga's biggest songs, one of her most memorable songs, talking about, you know, I was born this way, there's nothing wrong with me. And on here, she's talking about everybody. She's talking about the LGBT community, and she's also talking about, you know, like across races and everything like that. Like, there's nothing wrong with me, I was born this way. Like, that's kind of the point of the song, just embracing everything in oneself, and it's kind of dimensional in that way, which I do appreciate. And it's a catchy pop song, okay? That chorus gotta be one of the best chorus of the 2010s, so you have to give love there. The production at parts, I kind of do think it's too busy and everything. I don't know. I really wish she would have kind of spammed the chorus in there more because it's so good, honestly. But I like Born This Way, I do. About the song, she says, but the song is very literal, and I said, I want to write my freedom record, I want to write my this is who the fuck I am anthem, but I don't want it to be hidden in poetic wizardry and metaphors. I want it to be an attack, an assault of the issue, because I think, especially in today's music, everything gets kind of washy sometimes and the message gets hidden in the lyrical play. So I appreciate that. I really do, that she was going to be straightforward in the lyrics and say, like, look, this is what it is and everything. Track number 3 is Government Hooker. So I don't know how I feel about the song. There's parts of it that I like, there's parts of it that I don't really care for. And this was basically the one song throughout the week that I can't really decide how I feel on it. I don't hate it, I don't love it, I'm somewhere in between, so that's how I feel in the song. But it's interesting, it's interesting. And so hearing her explain it, I thought that there was something cool in there. So she says, I originally wrote the song for fun, and as I was writing it, I thought about the idea that the most fabulous and the most upper echelon of the hooker or the prostitute are the ones that would be sleeping with politicians, the government hooker. And then I started to think about how there were lots of women in history who were having affairs with very important men, and how those women affected politics and how those women affected those men's decisions as sort of the other woman behind the man. It was meant to be sort of a song of reverse empowerment. Instead of being called a hooker, you call yourself one and assume the power for yourself. I guess I imagine in my mind a huge political figure in the back room with a beautiful woman, and she somehow influences him to vote yay or nay in the Senate. Either way. So I think that's cool. I think that's cool that that's kind of what she was thinking behind the song and like the whole meaning behind it. I think reading that, you think the song would sound different. I don't know. I feel split on it. Track number 4 is Judas. This is my favorite song in the album. It really is. Like, that intro, she ate vocally, she ate. And yeah, she fed families with the intro, okay? The chorus on here, one of my favorite choruses on the album. The production was so good for the time as well. The lyrics, like, yeah, this is my favorite song on the album. I love this song. Yeah, she ate. There's no way around it. Track number 5 is Americano. So this is not for me. I guess I can appreciate how grandiose that it is in terms of the production and instrumentation and what she's trying to do. I don't know what the disconnect is for me with the song. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. Another one where I thought reading behind the song was something interesting and worth noting. So she says, a big mariachi techno house record where I am singing about immigration, law, and gay marriage and all sorts of things. It has to do with disenfranchised communities in America. It sounds like a pop record, but when I sing it, I see Edith Piaf in a spotlight with an old microphone. The song was written as a response to Proposition 8 and Arizona immigration laws. So another song where I feel like reading behind it and listening to it, it feels like it's two different things. So I respect what she's doing with the song, obviously. It's just not really for me. Track number 6, Hair. The chorus carried this song. It really did. That's the only part of the song that I like. And that's all I really have to say. I don't really care for the rest of the song. About the song, she says, it's up-tempo, but it sort of got this Bruce Springsteen vibe to it. I actually had Clarence Clemons come on. He played saxophone. It's really interesting because it's putting saxophone on this really huge electronic record. Clarence Clemons, who plays saxophones on the song, about his interpretation of the song. It's about growing up. She gave him very few instructions about how to play on the song. She said, we'll put the tape on and you just play. She said to me, play from your heart, play what you feel. It was all very pure. I play sax through the whole song and I have a solo. I'm surprised I'm getting paid for this. I would have done it for free. I can never believe something that feels so good earns me money. She's the real deal. All the craziness and stuff. There's a real purpose to all of it. She has no boundaries. It's a day I'll never forget. I'll always wait for Bruce to call and say, do this, and it's really exciting for me. I never saw this happening though. So interesting. Now on the track 7, Sheeb. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce it, but this song was not really for me. Okay, another one where behind the song, I was like, it's not matching. It's not matching what I thought the song was gonna be. About the song, she said, this song I wrote right after I left Berlin. I went to the Laboratory Club the night before. I had some fun with my friends, and the next day I wrote whatever the song title is. I meant it like shit, it's good, but I also meant it the other way because the song is really about wanting to be a strong female without all the bullshit that comes along with anything that gets in your way from being brave. It's not the only word I know. know. I just like that word. It's sexy. Track number 8 is Bloody Mary. I think this is a cool song. It went viral. I will say I like the song sped up more. Like, I wish that she would have had the original production and everything faster, because when I'm listening to it, it feels kind of slow. But overall, I think it's really interesting. I really enjoy the pre-chorus and like the build up to the chorus moment on there. But of course, really, she says, I won't cry for you. I won't crucify the things you do. I won't cry for you. When you're gone, I'll still be Bloody Mary. Yeah, just the way she says it, like, it's just a cool song. It's just a cool song. I really enjoy it. There's a lot interesting happening. Production on here I think is interesting. Great vocals. Like, this song has everything that you would want. Probably one of my favorite songs on the album. And so about the song, she said, I'm struggling between fantasy and reality in Bloody Mary. It was inspired by my car and Mary Magdalene, the ultimate rock star's girlfriend. Track number 9 back is this song was meant to me. We can move on. Track number 10 is going to be Highway Unicorn Road to Love. So this song, another one where I feel like the chorus really carried it. Okay, I feel like this song had to go off live, right? Just because you hear the production and the instrumentation sounds really big. It sounds like some arena rock kind of pop moment and everything. So I'm sure live that this went off. In the studio, the chorus is the only part that I like about the song. So yeah, the rest of it, it is what it is. Track number 11, Heavy Metal Lover. Another one that was kind of mid to me. I didn't really care for it a whole lot. Track number 12, Electric Chapel. Another one that wasn't for me. Track number 13, You and I. A great song on this record. Gotta be one of my favorites. From the production, from the vocals, from the songwriting, just A+. Exactly what I needed. Track number 14 is going to be Edge of Glory. Yeah, another song where Lady Gaga fed families. This is such a great song. It has a really good chorus to it that I appreciate. The vocals on here are great as well. I like the productions. It was really good for that time. It was really good for that time. Something that you can still appreciate. I thought it was interesting learning more about the song and how she kind of got inspired to write it, because you think it'd be something different. So she says, the song was about how when my grandma was standing over my grandfather while he was dying, there was this moment where I felt like he had sort of looked at her and reckoned that he had won in life. Like, I'm a champion, we won, our love made us a winner. They were married 60 years. I thought about that idea that the glorious moment of your life is when you decide that it's okay to go. You don't have any more words to say, more business, more mountains to climb. You're on the cliff, you tip your hat to yourself and you go. That's what it was for me in that moment when I witnessed it. And then continuing on, she says, it's about knowing in your heart that you may never reach that glorious moment until you die. So live life on the edge, halfway between heaven and hell, and let's all dance in the middle of purgatory. So my favorite songs in this album are going to be You and I, Edge of Glory, Judas, and Bloody Mary. My overall thoughts on this album, I decided to give it a 5 out of 10. I felt it was fair. I counted the songs. I liked about half of them. That was a justified ranking. And I do think that this album was carried by the singles. Okay, she had great single choices. I'll put them on the screen right here. Okay, she had hit after hit after hit after hit. Okay, so I really love the singles and everything. And I feel like going into the album, I thought it was going to be better than it was. The album tracks, for the most part, don't really move me a whole lot. It really is carried by the singles. Take off the singles, and what are you really left with? I don't know. I was expecting more from this album. I'm just going to be honest, because it was this week where it was the first time I heard it. I've listened to this album 5, 6, 7 times in preparation for this video, and my thoughts are basically the same as whenever I heard it the first time and everything, and I've just been ready to do this video and everything. And yeah, I just feel like people overrate this album. I think Chromatica is the better album, okay? I'm going to eventually review Chromatica, and it's something I've been meaning to do for years, so I will get to it, but I just like Chromatica more. In terms of the song structure, in terms of the songwriting, I feel like it is the better album. It has the better songs, and so I will get to reviewing that at some point. But that's my honest takeaway on Born This Way. Cover, I don't know what she was doing on the cover, and then the deluxe is just zoomed in of her face from the same cover, so that was certainly a choice. I will say that. That's my honest take on Born This Way. I know that some people will disagree with me, but I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest in everything, you know. Had fun and can appreciate the singles more in context of this album and everything. Let me know what you guys think down below. Do you like this album? Do you hate it? What are your favorite songs or your memories? Anything behind the album, so we can talk about it more. Obviously, I like Lady Gaga as an artist. From what I've heard, I haven't finished all of her albums. I still have yet to get to Art Pop at the time I'm recording this video, so I will listen to that. So I still have to finish her discography, but I enjoy her voice. I think that she can write good songs and everything. I also wanted to say I'm probably going to be reviewing her new album whenever it comes out. I'll probably do a review a few days after it comes out, so I give myself time to listen to it and write down everything. So I probably will review her new album whenever it comes next month. This is just a video that came to mind that I wanted to do, and I figured I'd let you guys pick. I also want to talk about my shirt really quick. So I got this Joe Burrow shirt on. I found this from TikTok, and yeah, sports is kind of one of my hobbies I do talk about on the second channel. I got my Patrick Mahomes behind me. I got my Angel Reese. I always say y'all hate on her too much. I got the Sam Darnold, and I got the Jordan Love over there. So it's kind of something that I'm interested in. I do talk on my second channel, giving reviews. Now it's basketball season, so I'm probably going to start doing some more reviews of basketball games that I watch and everything. So that'll be coming up. That's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, you can give it a like below. It helps me out a lot into the algorithm. I very much appreciate you can subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. And if you hit the bell, you get notifications notification for when I post. Do not miss some brand new videos come out. My first link down below in the description is going to be my second YouTube channel. So on there, I like to talk about pop music, pop culture, and what are the trending topics. So some of my recent videos, I did 2 videos on my generational hate series back to back because I was kind of late posting them. So I did Demi Lovato, Travis Scott, and some other stuff that I did. I was kind of talking about my thoughts on Rolling Stone's list, I believe, for their greatest R&B songs of the 21st century. I talked about how Gracie Abrams is ignorant because of one thing that she said. So that's some stuff that I've done. I've recorded some stuff in advance that you will see in the next week, which I think is great. You know, I think I'm really hitting my stride again. I think I'm hot and making a lot of great videos and everything. So I'm excited about that. I upload all the time. So if you want to see more of me, shorter form content, check out the second channel. I'm also going to have my social media. So Twitter at the Anastasia25, backup Anastasia W18. I have Instagram, I have Spotify, I have TikTok, a few accounts is there. I have Spotify, I have Airbud. So I'll link all those below. Fuck Trump, y'all know I don't support him. And last, free Palestine. If you want to learn more and educate yourself in the cause, all links below. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one.